Hi, today I'm talking to Katie Machin from Silk Family Law. You've been practicing for over 13 years. I wanted to talk to you about children's issues following a separation. What are the sort of things that I need to be thinking about and considering right now?
If you're in the process of separating from your partner, or you're giving consideration to separating from your partner, what the future looks like for you and your children is at the forefront of your mind. And ideally, what parents are seeking is to make that transition into a separated family as easy as possible for their children. I think that's most parents, if not all parents, ideal. Unfortunately, sometimes it doesn't work out that way, and that can be because it's a fraught time in a lot of cases, and there's other issues going on between the parents relating to the separation, namely the financial issues or the divorce process if they're married. And so it's really crucial for parents to try to, if they can, separate out what they want to happen for their children and to look at that in a positive way. If they can, to get around the table and try and look at the decision making that they need to undertake together and have a very sort of forward looking future view, what the next 5 years could be, what the next 10 years could be. But I do appreciate that that's the ideal. And unfortunately, sometimes it just doesn't happen that way. And that's when parents look to involve professionals like myself to help them.
There's obviously lots of different family solicitors out there. Why Silk Family Law? Why are you able to help me further?
Well, here at Silk, we're all family law specialists. So day in, day out, we are only doing family law, and we're doing the full breadth of family law. So we understand how the other issues around a separation can feed into issues relating to children. We also are all resolution accredited solicitors, which means that we all subscribe to the resolution view, which is that it's not the role of the professionals involved to fan the flames of a conflict. It's very much the role of the professionals involved to try and reduce conflict and find the right solutions for separating people in all respects, that their money, and most importantly to them, their children.
My understanding is, in this situation, I've really got to put my parent head on and think about the children, and I've got to try and separate the children issues from the financial issues. Is that right, or is it wrong to sort of put them together and sort of go against each other?
It's absolutely right to try and look at things from the children's point of view and the relationship they would like to see between their separated parents. The fact is the separation is happening, and it's about making the future the best it can be for the children. And that involves a lot of decisions for the parents, not just about the arrangements as to where the children will live, how they will spend time with both parents, but also decisions like schools, and also, really every decision that you can imagine between now and when those children will become adults, because you are going to remain in a parenting relationship regardless of the fact that the romantic relationship has come to an end. And it is about trying to work out ways to make that work. Court should always be a last resort. It's far from an ideal situation to find yourself litigating about your children, and that's something we understand. We consider all of the available options. There are various methods of alternative dispute resolution, which could be the answer in a particular case. And those include mediation, arbitration, family therapy. We will consider everything and work out what's right for our particular client and their family. Because, as I say, court should always be a last resort.
Just finally, a couple of quick tips, if you could. What about if I've got quite a difficult ex-partner, and how would I approach those matters?
It can be very difficult in a high conflict situation, particularly if your view is that the other parent is actually very hostile to you having any sort of ongoing relationship with your children at all. Um, it's very difficult to navigate those cases. They are tough, but we have a lot of experience in dealing with exactly those sort of cases. And if we need to, then the matter is taken to court, and the appropriate evidence is obtained to show the difficulties. And again, throughout that process, we will be looking for dispute resolution. It is sometimes the case that only the court resolves these issues at a final hearing. And in those situations, we're very experienced in dealing with them.
Brilliant. Perhaps I am going through a separation. I'm watching right now, wanting some help. What's the best way to contact you?
The best way to contact me and all the solicitors at Silk is via the website, where you'll find all the details that you need on the Meet the Team section.
Brilliant. It's been fabulous chatting to you, Katie, and I look forward to speaking to you again. Take care.